problem. Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into a Thursday. We got Brandy in the house, Dwayne, we got Mo, we got Vicky with a Y, and Victoria. And thanks to Dwayne, he reminded me of a strategy that I saw. It's just selling put spreads, put credit spreads on the QQQ. And I want to try that tomorrow. And Dwayne, I think I'm going to try it and also put in a black swan hedge against it, a diagonalized black swan hedge, so that I'm not out any money to begin with to put the hedge on. So I may do that tomorrow. And let's just look at what we're going to do tomorrow. Wow, we're up 74 cents today. How does Daddy do it? Let's see. So we're going to go to Q's and we'll do this on Friday. And SMB Capital put a thing out, and we're going to go trade, and we're going to go 7 days. And where'd they put it, Dwayne? It was like a 60 cent. They're going to sell, let's see, the 545. You want it 25 points wide, so that would be 520. Let's see, sell that one and then buy the 520. See if I can do this right. And then you would do two contracts. Let's move these up to get a little bit more. Let's bump the strikes up there. So the 546, 525, that's about it. That's almost, well, that's not quite 25, is it? 525, 546. There's not a perfect strike there. I guess I could go back and do the, let's see, let's do the strikes down. 545, 520 to keep it like it's supposed to be. And we'll do 10 contracts of these and bring in $480 and just do those every week. And most of the time, those are going to work. Let's say our short is at a what delta? Our short's at an 8 delta. So the most of the time, you're going to be bringing in, a really, really nice credit. Now, we are going to do 10 contracts of these tomorrow. Just show you what we're going to do. So you do have $24,000 of risk in this, which seems like a lot, but it is defined risk. And then if the market falls below our short strike, what we do is we start selling calls and basically do a poor man's covered call on that, right? You use SPX? Okay. Yeah, that's good. And how wide are your strikes on that, Dwayne, on SPX? They call for 25 wide here. I don't know how wide yours is on SPX. I would probably rather do it on the E-minis, actually. My affinity for futures. Uh, and also the tax advantages. 15 to 30. Okay. The tax advantages, of course, if you end up making profits, tax advantages might matter. So, okay, 15 to 30 wide on that. So I may see if I could do this. I don't know. We could do it on QQQ or we may do it on the E-minis. We'll see whichever one. Because I would definitely put my hedge in on the E-minis and it's so correlated to the Qs, it'd probably be fine. But I think we're going to try this. And y'all, there is a video on this from SMB Capital. Looks pretty cool. I don't know. It's not the golden goose, but I think I'm gonna try it. And Dwayne, I appreciate you reminding me about that strategy because I had said a long time ago I wanted to do it and I just never did. So now might seem like a good time to get that going. So let's see what our little market's doing today. You sold three vertical SPX 100 weeklies, 6,200, 61.85 at 85 cents. Okay, great. Great. So I may try to see if I could do something similar in the E-minis. Uh, but it would be nice to bring in about $500 a week on that and see what we could do. So very, very good. Okay. So let's see how the market's doing today. Real traders never trade alone. They trade with their fellow nerds. Thank y'all for being with us. So the market is up, 10 points, just a little bit. And we're up 47 points in the NASDAQ. Look at this, though. You sit there and go, is it the time to be selling premium? Probably not. The VIX is just really, really low, 15.12. In this account, I'm trying to clear $200 a day after fees. I put one on every day. Oh, you're doing it every day. Look at that. You're trying to clear $200 a day. I like that. So a 5 day week, you're trying to clear $1,000. I like that. Are you doing any hedges with it, or are you just doing that? And I didn't know if you're doing the Black Swan hedge at all to cover some of that, but that's really nice. That's really good. So the AD is negative 15. The AD high was 111. The AD low is 168. So we're negative 168. And we are in the opening 15-minute range. Just one of those uh, long 14 DTES put. Okay, good. Good, good, good. So you do have a little bit of a hedge in there to help you against that. I really like that. So let's look at our big green monster. My student from Alabama, Matthew Queener, flew in yesterday from Dalton, Georgia. They were on a private plane, and they came in, and him and his friend Joel, Sean, and Joel, Sean, and Patrick flew in yesterday, and so it was really good meeting those guys. I love meeting my Alabama students in person. Most of them I've had online, and when I get to meet them in person, it's really, really cool. So I appreciate him buying my lunch even. How about that? So look at this, y'all. This is what we said, right? We said we are probably going to the 6430. We could do that today, couldn't we? Absolutely could. So that's where we thought we would go. And so we do the probability cone. Y'all know what it looks like. We could probably go down to here and up to there. So I think the 6430 is definitely in line for coming up. Let's look at our linear regression. See if I can pull that little puppy up. And where is my linear regression? There it is. Glad I got that working again because I like my linear regression. It just tells you what's the overall trend in the market, right? And the overall trend is just bullish, 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 bullish. And we don't have a lot of these big candles like we had back during this time. Our president is really kind of just normalizing. He's not putting out these crazy tweets or anything. And so we're just kind of really just slowly but surely going up. And if you look at this, y'all, you see the 6,800s possible. We're at 6,400. Is it possible we could go to the 6,800s? I think so. I think so. And how long will it take? I'm not exactly sure, but it looks bullish to me. And so even though the VIX is so low, I think I'm fine with selling a little bit of premium, just here and there, making me about $500 a week. I'm not greedy like Dwayne is. Dwayne trying to suck out $200 a day. I'm just trying to do $500 a week. And I like that. I like that a lot. So let's try that. And let's see how our scalping's going today. I was hoping I'd be done before lunchtime, but I'm not quite done. We've had, I think, 3 trades today, 4 trades today. And I know this is where everybody laughs at Bobby. Bobby, you're a horrible scalper. Hey, I'm just trying to learn, y'all. So I'm up $45. All of my trades have been profitable. I did make one mistake though. And look at this, y'all. A $15,000 account, we're at 15,505. So we're building it up slowly but surely. And I'm trying to do $60 a day. At $60 a day times 252 trading days, we will double this account in a year. And that's kind of what I'm trying to go for. Let me show you what I did wrong today, though. I had to really wait on a trade to come back. I got a buy signal. Where was my buy signal? I took it long. In here somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I got a buy signal right here. Okay. Now let's tell you, and I took it on the 15-second chart. Let's see where it was on the 15-second chart so y'all can see. Let's see. This one right here is where I went long. Where is that on my chart here? I wanted y'all to see my dumb mistake. Let's see. Here it is right here. A little bit to the left. We got a buy signal right in here. right? And I took it long right here. But I want you to see a couple of things that I did wrong. The Big Mac was red. Well, that was crazy. I went long here when the Big Mac was red. And look at the CCI pointing down and toward the end of the barrel here. And I went long. And then this was red. That was a dumb trade. And I went into the house of pain. And so Mark was with me at the time, and he says, Bobby, why'd you do it? This was red, this was down, this was down. So even though I know kind of what I'm doing, I still don't know what I'm doing. So I got to make sure that my signals are a little bit better. So right here, if I got a buy signal, I would not yet go buy long because the MACD is red. This is looking good. And then we've got red momentum down here. So it would not be good to go long here, especially when you look at VWAP in your face too, right? You go long into VWAP. That's not really the trade that you want to make. All right, so good session today. So tomorrow we know what we're doing. I may try to do something in the E-minis, and I kind of like what you're doing, Dwayne. Do one every day. Spread the risk out a little bit and try to make, $100 a day. Are you closing those at like 50% profit, or are you letting them go to expiration? I'd be interested to know how you're doing that. Are you closing them 50% profit, or you letting them go to expiration? You just let them go. Yeah, I like that. So set up something that I could set up a trade where I'm getting like $100 a day. Give me something to do every day, sell a little premium, spread out my risk, get $100 a day. I like that. I like that a lot. So maybe that's what we'll do. And then just do one every day and collect $100. And then after 7 days, you start having those puppies come in. I like that. I like that a lot. So let's look at that tomorrow. I don't know how far away. Yes, the yours is 15, let's see, 15 to 20, 30 points wide. So I'll have to see what I'll do on mine to collect 100 points, or $100 a day. But I really, really like that. I like that, Jill. So let's start selling some premium again, even though fix is at 15. Not the ideal time to do it. All right, I love y'all to pieces. Thank y'all for joining me, and y'all have a beautiful rest of your day. And didn't we used to do a Rick trade? Yeah, we used to do a Rick trade where it was like every day, right? So yeah, we can do this as a daily trade. I kind of like it. Give us a little more something to do instead of my scalping that I've been doing. And I still will toss on a 111 every now and then when the market goes really, really down. So I think we'll have a good little strategy. Should be able to bump us up in some cash. So, but I like that, collecting $100 a day. I like that. All right, y'all have a good one. I will see y'all tomorrow when we actually do the trade.